I know. I heard the click. You son of a bitch.
I'm not ready. I'm looking through Instagram. Click.
Fuck you.
All right,
I'm
welcome.
looking through Instagram.
Fuck, my door is still open.
She's got
Hold
a nice
on.
butt.
Hold on. Fucking John started this shit.
This is what happens when he just tries to fuck with me all the time. He fucks himself over. Yet he claims title of host.
Brother, I fuck myself every day. Without failure.
Oh,
And I'm talking metaphorically and literally.
Yeah, so I called I tried texting and calling him. He always has his phone on Do Not Disturb, by the way, which
Yeah, I do.
fucking why? I don't
Because
get it.
if they call me once and I don't pick up, and they don't call me again or leave a
probably
voicemail,
wasn't
it's not important.
Okay.
And I get so sick of just my phone buzzing and all the fucking time.
So, irregardless of that,
Okay. No, it's cool. We'll move on.
yeah. We were going to breakfast after camping trip. Tried calling him, tried texting him. He didn't get an answer, so I called his girlfriend because she'll always answer me. Second ring, no fail. Always fucking answers me. Pick up, I'm like, hey, so when are we meeting there? And she was like, well, I don't know. I have to wait for Will to finish. I'm thinking in my head, oh, he's taking a shower.
I forgot about this
I'm
shit.
thinking like, oh, he's taking a shower, and she's like, I gotta wait for him to finish masturbating. And I paused, a healthy pause, and just kind of said, well, all right then, and hung up. I then called Will twice to get through Do Not Disturb and left a voicemail. His voicemail is, please leave your name and number so I can get back to you. So I
Yeah,
said,
I'll be
okay,
more than
yeah.
happy to call you back.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is Will Mitchell. I can be reached in day and nighttime hours at blank blank blank. And I just wanted to call you to let you know that finish fucking masturbating. I want hash browns.
So I'm sitting on the fucking toilet.
Yanking it, wanking it.
Yeah, just fucking
Beating it and yeeting it.
I guess it was because I just woke up. I don't want to talk about what you just said. I guess it was because I was tired and it was the morning, but it was taking like an abnormally long time, and I was probably like dehydrated from the night before. And I get, call from Will Mitchell, whatever, and I'm like, send it to voicemail. And then I saw that you left me a voicemail, and I was like, fuck, because I have to look at it now.
Because he's always like, he's panicking like, oh shit, something's actually
Yeah, I'm
going
like,
on.
all right, something's probably wrong. So I checked the voicemail, and I'm reading like the transcription on my phone because I didn't turn the volume
How well
up.
did that do? Did it do pretty
It did okay. I saw, hey, this is Will Mitchell. You can reach me at the hours of this, and then it showed your phone number, and I was like, what the fuck? And then it was like, stop masturbating, I want hash browns. And then it took me like an extra 15 minutes because I was like right there, and then I paused for 2 minutes to check your stupid fucking voicemail. And then in our group chat, everybody was blowing up. So I'm sitting there trying to watch my movie, and I keep getting notifications at the top of my fucking phone. And I keep having to stop and swipe them up and, get them off my fucking screen. It took forever.
Anyway, welcome back.
Yeah, so welcome back to the Sidebar Podcast. We are back!
Ow.
Yeah, no, I lean back.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it adds a
hurt
nice
me.
effect.
It hurt me.
I'm your host, Will Han, joined by your co-host, Will Mitchell. And after a 3-week hiatus,
I think so.
we are back. We had to take a brief hiatus for work and school and some other stuff that we do.
Life got fucking chaotic, basically.
Yeah, like we did not have time to meet up for what usually takes about 3 hours at my house and do this and edit it, which whatever. It takes a while, okay? I don't do much, but what I do
It takes a while to like
what I do
process and all that.
what I do
Nice.
takes a while.
Do your doo-doos take a while?
No.
No. Yeah, I sit down.
As soon as I sit down,
Yeah.
my asshole turns into a geyser, and then
I
I'm
prefer.
pretty much
I
done.
refer to mine as the pearly gates.
Mhm.
Not really. That's the first time I've ever said that. Ever.
No, for whatever reason, pretty sure I've got IBS, irritable bowel
you do.
syndrome.
You definitely do.
Yeah, as soon as I sit, if I have to go to the bathroom, usually as soon as I sit down, it's over.
Yep.
Actually happened during the movie at Captain Marvel today, because me and
Oh, did you go see that today?
me and Emily went to see it. She liked it. I thought it was okay.
How'd you feel about the video effects though? Like the special effects?
Special effects were great.
Fucking kicked
CGI
ass.
special effects look.
Oh,
apparently,
yeah.
that was like half their budget too.
I bet.
But
Those kicked ass.
yeah,
dude.
visually, great movie. I never really felt like there was a super bad antagonist throughout the film.
No, it
Like,
was nice,
through the
twisty
first,
too,
yeah, like at the first, for the first half of the movie, you have the scrolls. Spoiler alerts, you can skip ahead a couple seconds, but you have the scrolls, and these guys are the bad guys, and then you have the
Star Force.
yeah,
Starfleet.
whatever the Star Force people are.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called. And those are supposed to be the good guys, and then again, spoiler, big twist happens. Everything is basically flip flopped. But even when that happened, like I didn't see the bad guys do enough bad things where I was like, yeah, fuck this guy. Like,
that's the other thing. The movie wasn't really supposed to be about her overcoming anything other than finding her, like, coming into her identity.
yeah,
It was all. I keep saying exposition, but apparently that's not the right word for when you introduce somebody and like where they've been without actually saying like, oh, this is Will Hand. He just came off of what?
I believe exposition would be actually saying it. I think that's how that works.
But what's that term? You know what I'm talking about?
Character development?
No, it's a one-word term.
I'm not sure. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good movie. The cat was really funny.
I fucking love.
Yeah,
love
that
Goose.
shit cracked me up pretty good. I just didn't. I didn't leave not satisfied, but I didn't leave being like this was a super awesome, fantastic movie. I did appreciate that they kind of got the ending over pretty quick when she dealt with the bad guy at the end. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, yeah, fight me! Fucking fight me! And she just,
Yeah,
just like
there
zapped
was
his
no
ass.
dramatic bullshit at all. She just fucked
Yeah,
him
she
up.
just zapped his ass. Because at that point, I was feeling like the ending was taking a little bit too long. So what do we think about this beer? So basically, well, actually, let me set this up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I went and bought 12 beers of different varieties at our local grocery store, all like kind of craft stuff. The things that I thought were going to be good, I bought 2 of them, one for each of us. And then the things like, hold on, get out of the box here. Oh my God, my thumb. Like Wicked Weeds, Cool Cumber Golden Ale brewed with cucumbers, basil, and juniper berries. I only bought one of these because
Yeah. This guy also.
this is a roll of the
drinks-
dice right here.
Well, he also drinks the cucumber.
Cucumber
and
lime Gatorade, yeah.
Yeah, cucumber lime Gatorade.
Great shit.
Cucumber. Love that guy.
So what are you thinking about this oatmeal porter? We have
So-
all right. So we have Highland Brewing Company from Asheville, North
Yeah.
Carolina's oatmeal porter.
So I had this with good old Jolly. We went to Asheville for a kind of roommate's vacation type deal in December, and we went to this really well, we were in Brevard when we had it. We weren't in Asheville yet. And there's this thing in Brevard about the white squirrel. The Brevard white squirrel. It's this weird fucking thing where there's a population of white squirrels that only exists in this one area of North Carolina. Fucking, we'll talk about that in a minute. We
Other
went to
big
this-
sidebar: I have a friend who is from a town where instead of doing a ball drop for New Year's, they drop a possum.
I want to go to that fucking town.
It's a thing. She's like, yeah, we all met up for the possum drop. I was like, the fuck did you just say?
You know, we have a nugget drop here, like a gold nugget drop,
Oh my God.
that it's always off. We'll go like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
What the fuck?
It's so fucked.
All
It's
right.
hilarious. But yeah, so we went to this really nice like soup and sandwich place. And they had almost all of the Highland Brewing and then Lazy Hiker beers that you could get bottle or draft.
Highland makes good shit.
They
I've
do.
had a lot of their beer. Yeah.
There was an Appalachian Trail IPA that I had. That was fucking.
Nice.
I don't like IPAs, but by God.
So yeah.
So yeah, I've had this one before. So I wanted to start off with something I knew I'd like, so that I wasn't in a bad mood the rest of this fucking podcast.
I haven't had this one before. I've had a lot of Highland stuff. But when I see oatmeal porter, I'm usually down. I'm a big porter and stout guy.
And oatmeal stouts and oatmeal porters.
Yeah, they're good.
Always good.
Yeah,
I've never.
that's
had
like
a
when you
bad
see
one.
a coffee stout or a peanut butter stout. It's automatically probably going to be really
Yeah.
satisfying.
Coconut stouts too. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
those are really good. So this isn't as nutty. Like I don't really get a whole lot of oatmeal out of this, but I think it's good. I give it a 7 out of 10. It's not blowing my socks off.
I wasn't tasting for score else. Let me try it. Let me
Alright,
get
yeah.
let me get it on the nose. You know, get the
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah. Then you gotta open your mouth and put the tongue in the top of your palate and breathe and yeah, whatever.
That was just a really long silence. So it does have it ends pretty strong with coffee.
Yeah.
It ends with a nice coffee flavor. You can kind of get a little oatmeal. The oatmeal just kind of adds to the smoothness at first, so it just kind of it makes. I mean, you think oatmeal, you think kind of smooth and thick, you know, smooth and thick like a good woman.
Oh boy, I'll be honest. Outside of like beer, I don't like oatmeal. Yes, how may I help you? Oh, you're so sweet. I love you.
So yeah,
Fuck later.
fuck later.
She said no to him, but all I got was why would you say that on your podcast, which doesn't sound like a no.
Hey, Emily, quick question. So, in a literacy type deal, if you're introducing somebody by saying like, "Oh, Emily, welcome back," or like, "Oh, Emily, how was your trip to Walmart?" without specifically saying, "Oh, this is Emily Doyle. She does this, and this," like introducing people through
Casually.
context.
Okay.
Like to someone else who doesn't know them?
Yeah, or introducing it to the reader for the first
Are
time.
you still stuck on this?
Yes, because I couldn't find it in a literacy glossary or whatever. It's a one word. I wanted to say exposition, but I think it starts with a P.
I don't know.
I don't understand. Like, I mean, exposition would probably be the best bet. I don't understand. I don't know what word you'd be looking for a P. You might have to look up a thesaurus.
Porn.
Tried a thesaurus.
It's definitely porn.
It's probably porn. Well, thank you for trying.
You're welcome.
I suck.
I love you. Yeah, I don't like oatmeal.
Really?
No. The only oatmeal that I really eat is strawberries and cream oatmeal from Quaker
Oh, that
Oats.
shit fuck.
Also,
that's
that
good,
guy
man.
kind of scary when you really look at the box. What's up?
The Quaker guy?
Yes, that's me. Yeah, the Quaker Oats guy on the box. He's
Yeah.
kind of freaky.
He's on.
Him and Ronald McDonald and the Burger King used to freak me out, but not Wendy.
Wendy's pigtails kind of fuck with me, dude.
I put a Breaking Bad filter on on a Wendy's bag one time with Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
I think I still have the photo. Shit was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. It made Wendy look like a meth dealer.
Nice. But all in all, I mean, it's I'd give it for all of the porters. I usually put porters and stouts on the same shelf, even though I know they're fucking not. Don't anybody fucking preach to me about it.
I'm going 7.
I'd go about 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Judging on a bunch, because that's my preferred beer.
Yeah.
So I drink a lot of them.
It's not knocking my socks off, especially since
it's-
I'm not wearing socks. But
That's the thing. It doesn't have anything super exquisite about it.
Yeah, no.
But it's just no bullshit. Just a good fucking porter. That's the thing.
I like their mocha stout better because you
Yeah.
remember when we had that. I like that
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
better because after I take a sip of that, I feel like I'm 10 pounds heavier, but I'm warmer.
It adds some blubber. This will put hair on your chest. That'll put blubber in your belly.
Sorry,
Um,
my buddies just walked in.
So let's talk about that fugu shit that Cass gave us the other night. It's like
That coffee stuff?
13%. It's made with fugu vodka, so it's not beer. I looked at it. It's a cocktail. It's a canned cocktail,
Okay,
and it was like
I kind of forgot about that honestly, but
yeah, I know. You're fucking
that shit
hammered.
fucked me up.
But it's like 13%. It went down like chocolate milk. It went down like a yoo-hoo.
With
Just
some
about.
coffee flavor in there though, definitely.
Yeah, a little bit of a mocha yoo-hoo.
I
If
could fuck that shit
existed,
up though. Yeah.
That would fuck me up.
That
Jesus.
was yeah, it definitely how did I scratch my arm? Anyway. That shit got me fucked up pretty bad because after I'd already drank 2 or 3 IPAs before that. I drank that.
The Lagunitas Maximus IPA, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were pretty good.
It was good.
I drank that and then I had 2 really big vodka Sprites
Yeah.
and those were the straws that broke this camel's fucking sobriety. Yeah.
Shitty
On
analogy.
fire.
No. Just no.
Holy shit. We forgot to have a pre-planned topic.
I think the beers were kind of.
Yeah, they probably were. Camping this weekend was pretty fun though. I got fucked up. Oh my
as
God.
Usual, yeah.
Are you gonna put that photo of me and my Eno on the Instagram?
I can. I kind of straddled his hammock the next morning, and he thought I was gonna like lay in it with him, but like miss me with that gay shit. Not there's anything wrong. With
Oh,
that.
there's anything wrong with that?
And I'm just standing on top of it, barely any pressure on his thighs. Like it is the perfect height to where I can just lay my balls on his thighs, kind of.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he didn't really have any weight, but when I did that, it wrapped the Eno around him more, so he was cocooned. According to good old Joshy Poo, he looked like a pea in a pod. And then I said I was gonna pee in his pod.
And then I asked everybody to please stop and give me 30 minutes to wake the fuck up. Because If you talk to me either before I've had coffee or before 11 a.m. on a good day,
Not a good idea.
I'll probably just stare at you
Yeah.
and just angrily.
Which, big shout out to Folgers Instant Coffee.
Yeah.
Best fucking instant coffee I've ever had in my life.
However, will make you shit your goddamn brains out.
What did you just bring us? Drop it like a squat in a pink shot glass. It smells like Kahlua. Yeah. Is it just
Did you bring me
Kahlua?
straight Kahlua?
I mean, I can't say I'm upset about it.
It's you don't take a knee for a shot, you fucking.
I'm
Oh.
not gonna...
Y'all,
Well,
there's a lot going on in the studio right now.
Someone just showed up with 2 shot glasses. When we said we weren't taking a knee, he dropped his pants and was wearing American flag underwear and said "Pledge Allegiance," which
To
that
the
kind of makes me
dick.
want to stand at attention, if you know what I'm saying.
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but we got real gay in here.
All right,
We caught the
Fucking
big gay.
pitter patter.
I mean, it's Kahlua. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine, but it's actually a liqueur. So.
Oh, you spit in it, didn't you? I taste a little extra something something
You ever have a girl spit in your mouth?
on purpose.
Yes.
Not on purpose.
All right.
Did you make the cookies with Kahlua?
Yes, he did.
Yo,
It's a mood, right?
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Like
Like a good old rum cake, dude. Have you ever
Yeah.
had a really good rum cake? Brendan, I feel like you've had a really good rum cake. I've had many a good rum cake. Yeah.
you've never had a girl spit in your mouth though.
No!
It happens.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
That's
it
where you're
does. That's where you're fucking wrong. So this bitch.
Fucking Becky.
I actually used to really want to fuck a girl named Becky. She's
I'm
kind of
really
weird
glad
now
you
though.
never did.
Nah, she's hot as fuck, but she's kind of weird. She's really big into like the rave scene mixed
Say,
with.
what's wrong with that?
No, that's fine. But you know, like there's rave girls, and then there's rave girls that do a shit ton of drugs, and then there's rave girls who do a shit ton of drugs with a shit ton of Asians who are also really wrapped up in drugs and the LGBTQ community. Not that there's anything.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I don't have a problem with any of those things on their own. It's just that when you put all of that together into one fairly unsuccessful female, I lose my desire to smash.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Take any one of them, add it to a situation, make it better. If you put 3, though, that's fucking nirvana.
But me and Becky never smashed, so we're good. And my dick is clean.
Yo, Becky!
Yo, Becky! Let me smash. we were watching Planet Earth the other day with Emily, and this bear was trying to fuck this other bear, right?
Oh my god.
And the female bear like tries to run away, and the male bear chases it. Okay, and so then the female
it's
bear,
Like rape.
yeah, like the male is gonna get his.
Okay. Okay.
So he chases the female, right? He's getting after it. Female turns around, does like that cat shit where animals will like arch down really
Yeah.
low, and it just like lets off this fucking growl. Male bear stops, freezes in place, looks at the female bear, and just goes, "Moo." And in my mind, and I was sitting there with Emily, and she knows the Becky Let Me Smash like meme because I've showed her the video or whatever, and she was like, "Oh no, he just wants to fuck," and I was like, "Bertha, let me smash."
Oh fuck.
And yeah, I didn't get laid.
I think we've had this conversation, but you've seen a squirrel have sex before, right?
Yeah, no, we had this. We talked about this on the last one.
Did we?
Which
Okay.
unfortunately, I actually never published the last episode that we recorded.
Bitch.
No. So look, I'm just gonna come out. I'm gonna be honest. All right, we're already in the closet, so I don't really have to go far. Last episode, I really did not enjoy the content that we put out there.
I'll be honest, I don't even remember what we did.
That was the
So-
one where we did Never Have I Ever. We did Would You Rather, and we talked about those things. And
yeah.
it wasn't necessarily a bad episode. Like the potential was there, especially with us doing Never Have I Ever. I think that has a lot of potential, but I think we were both exhausted.
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just bad timing. to do
And
it, for sure.
like while the content might have been good, I didn't feel like it had any energy behind it.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, it was not exciting to listen to, and that's something that I really want to create. And so when I looked at it and I thought about it, and I thought back to our first episode, which is garbage, but you know, it was off the rails. It had a lot of energy. It was all over the place, and that was a positive that you could draw from that.
Mm-hmm.
That episode was just, I don't want to say monotone, but mood-wise, I felt like it was very monotone, and I didn't want to put that out there.
I had something else I was going to say. Then you started rambling. Something about squirrels.
Yes, have I ever seen a
and-
squirrel having sex?
Oh, so I watched this documentary today. Just came out on Netflix. Cocaine Island is what it was
Alright.
called. Really weird. I didn't really know what was going on the entire time. But there was this scene where it was just like 45 seconds to a minute and a half, somewhere in there, of just two turtles having sex. Like that was just an entire scene in the
I
film.
can say that I've seen somewhere on the internet a turtle having an orgasm.
No. I've
One of the
seen it.
greatest sights I may have ever laid eyes on, honestly. They really get their chin out there when it happens.
They do. But it was this turtle getting it. He's like,
I've seen this. I don't know where did we see this?
dude, it's how all turtles fuck. We haven't specifically seen it together, I don't think, but like it's all how all
No,
turtles fuck.
Do all humans kind of fuck the same?
I mean, relatively.
I don't want to go too far down this rabbit hole.
I think we're already going to.
No, I mean, like, how much can you really change up the fuck game?
Start spitting in mouths.
Oh, right. God damn, I farted. Son of a
Oh,
whore.
fuck you.
Jesus. It came out hot. That's how I knew. Oh, God. It's like lime and ammonia.
Something in you ain't
Fucking
right.
hell.
Something in you ain't right.
I had one in the car the other day. I thought I was going to wreck my car. Like, I was really...
Roll your windows down?
I did. I was worried about passing out. So spitting in mouths, yeah. So this girl, right? she's on top. And you ever seen that meme? And it's like if a girl does this keeper, and it's the guy who puts his thumb on the girl's mouth, and then she kind of like bites it. Yeah, she like gets after the thumb,
Yeah.
and it's like real sexual
Hot
and
as fuck.
everything. Yeah. Oh, I'm
Hot as
down for
fuck,
that. Yeah, definitely hang on to that girl. I mean, she's probably gonna fuck your life up, but whatever.
In both good and bad ways.
Yeah. So she kind of did. She was on top, and she kind of did that to me. Mom ain't raised no bitch, so I'm gonna get after this thumb, right? So, put the thumb in my mouth. Give it a good suck, little bite,
Okay.
Getting there.
A little nibbly poo.
little nibbly poo, like the kind of like bite and drag. Like
Mhm.
you don't drag hard, but like you just kind of.
I enjoy doing that with lips.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
big move, big
Yeah.
move. That's how you get them. But like you with a thumb, you only do it with enough pressure as if you were like maybe biting a popsicle, but then you change your mind.
Or no, if you so. Have you ever eaten peanut butter with your fingers? Everybody's eating peanut butter out of the jar with their fingers.
I'm not a peanut butter guy.
Okay, well, if you've never eaten peanut butter out of the jar with your fingers, just enough pressure to get that last little layer of peanut butter off your fingers.
Chunky or creamy?
Creamy.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Uh,
I know I'm that guy.
yeah,
but,
chunky. I
I
never really
like
got
chunky.
the appeal to chunky.
What is it? Peter Pan?
Yeah,
Isn't that-
Peter Pan chunky.
or Jif.
I'm a Jif dude.
Wow.
I'm a Jif dude for sure.
So you're like you use
Jif
you use
natural?
Rose Art instead of Crayola. Jif is garbage. That's my fucking point.
Peter Pan's named after the angel of fucking death. I don't want that kind of negativity in my peanut butter.
I want that kind of spirit in my peanut butter. And also, that's kind of
Jesus.
funny because a lot of people have died with peanut butter because it gets stuck in their throat. They can't breathe. Then they try to breathe. It stucks it harder. It sticks it harder in their throat, and then they die.
Yo, if I die drowning in peanut butter, I'm kind of okay with that.
I'm not.
I love peanut
I'm
butter,
not-
man.
I
fucking
like-
love peanut butter.
I like peanut butter, but I have to be in a very specific mood.
You need to be in a peanut butter mood.
Definitely.
You
I
know
got.
what's even better than peanut butter?
I just want to point out. You ever go to like the fetish category in porn?
No,
Yeah, you have.
no, I haven't.
All right. Well, I was feeling adventurous one day, and I was like, I always see this, but that's a fairly like broad term. Obviously, there's like a lot of things that people are into. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just click on this and scroll around a little bit, see what I see. Right. This was a fucking mistake. off the bat. This was bad.
Okay.
So I click on it. I'm like, I'm feeling adventurous today. Let's see what is in this. First thing I see is easily a 400-pound Mexican man
Oh.
covered in peanut butter with literally maybe a 1-inch dick, like that, like a pinky finger, and a girl putting her finger up his butthole.
That's a real specific fucking fetish.
Obviously, I got out of there real fast. I don't think I came out of that bathroom okay. This was awful, man. I was like, what in the hell? This was the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, obviously, I didn't like click on it and like watch, but I'm saying that was like the thumbnail, right? Which I don't know why it's called a thumbnail, but anyway.
It's about the size of your thumbnail.
No, on like websites.
Yeah, it's about the size of your thumbnail.
Well, you've changed my life. Oh,
So-
anyway, so
Oh, no, we're on the porn topic.
okay, yeah, that's fine.
Danielle and I, when she was in town last week, we were looking up fun drinking games to play because we wanted to get
Oh,
really drunk.
yeah.
But we didn't just want to laugh at Letterkenny and drink that way. We wanted to have fun with it.
Not that there's anything wrong with getting drunk and laughing at Letterkenny.
Oh, man, there's
honestly.
everything right with that.
Yeah.
But we fucking saw this one. It was watch a porno, and anytime they mention a body part or say fuck, you drink.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
So the first one we watched, she's like, "Oh, this one gets arrested. That'll be funny." It was probably like the intro, the really long, elaborate intro to like a 2-hour porno, but it was only 10, 15 minutes of this girl getting arrested and getting booked, and no sex at all. There was no porn. She just had her tits out, like in a
What the-
holding cell type deal. So we were
I'm
really
kind of
pissed
okay
at
with that.
But she said hands like 50 times because she's getting arrested. It was like, oh, let me see your hands. Like, put your hands. Like,
You're like,
all
ah,
this.
fuck.
Yeah, and it didn't have the sexual body part, just body part. Second one, we're scrolling through Pornhub. Guardians of the Galaxy Dirty Cosplay. And it was named like Space Fuckatives instead of fugitives. It was fuckgitives. And we're watching it, and I'm skipping through like the intro part. It's a good 15 minutes.
Dikachu is a terrible move, by the way.
Yeah, Dikachu's awful. But it's a good 10, 15 minutes of like really shitty like CGI. So like CGI lasers and like a fight scene in some like old
Yeah.
like railroad yard.
Yo.
Really, really shitty. This bitch is painted completely green. Yes, her vagina included.
That's what Dikachu was, but yellow.
Yeah.
Obviously. But they put like a mask on it and shit. Yeah, it was bad.
It was so bad. There was no fucking like. It wasn't like, oh my god, we just almost died. I feel like I have to tell you how I feel about you now. It went from a fight scene. She like stabbed some dude between the arm and the ribs, you know?
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
Fucking like quote unquote stabbed some guy, and then they're like standing there in the pile of like quote unquote dead bodies, and the one dude is dressed as a Star-Lord, and the other one's
Gamora?
Gamora.
Yeah, the
I was
green one?
thinking-
Yeah.
I was thinking Korra for some reation.
Yeah,
Gamora,
it's different.
all green, like red wig. We had a discussion of what ethnicity she was under her skin color. I'm thinking black, but she also could have been Indian. It was hard to tell. But yeah, so it goes straight from a fight scene, no fucking plot whatsoever, straight into sex. Dude had a huge dick.
I'm not saying we need to make a video where me and you sit.
We're not making a porno.
No. It'd be a good movie, but no. I'm saying we find like some of the weirdest like full blown porn parodies that we can. We sit down on a couch and we just watch them and video us. This is a ballpark idea, all right? I just think it'd be funny.
Plot twist, we're both wearing sweatpants.
Ooh. See, you raise the stakes and like you know it like in like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when they're like, you can answer the next question or walk away. I'll just phone a friend.
I'll phone a friend.
Nah, I think we could get away with that probably.
That would be
I think that'd be a good.
That'd be
a
kinda
fun-
funny.
Yeah, that'd be a
That'd be
fun
kinda
thing to do. Although neither of us are walking out of that room mentally all right.
never.
Because there's Edward Penis Hands is the first thing that comes to mind.
Have you seen evidence of that?
It does
Does that
exist.
exist?
So I saw a
Fuck.
YouTube video from somebody that I like. It's the only person on YouTube that I really like religiously follow because I just think he's really funny. But he did the world's weirdest porn parody titles. One of them was Edward Penis Hands.
Fuck me.
Yeah, it was that was like number 9. So, yeah.
Oh God.
Which Game of Thrones has a porn parody, and Game of Thrones is about to come out. But
I mean,
that one I
Game
could.
of Thrones kind of is porn at some point.
Well, yeah, but the reason I don't want to do that one, especially for wearing sweatpants, I think I could probably shoot for that one a little bit. I don't want to watch it, but I mean, like, I don't know. Oh, I'm never having an actual career. But
No. So, for what reasons? What appeals to you?
it's not that it appeals to me. That's really not it. Otherwise, I would have sought it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm saying that.
You opened this can of worms. You're
Yeah, no,
fucking-
I know. It
you're
doesn't.
baiting a hook.
It's not that it appeals to me. It's just that it doesn't. I don't think it would bother me. That,
It's not absurd.
yeah, and I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it would bother me that it is a like a parody. If that makes sense.
Watching like Star-Lord fuck Gamora.
Yeah,
that was
that's
fucking-
that's ridiculous. That's
It
in
was
a different.
hilarious.
That's like when Avatar came out and everybody was all about like the blue people from, not the last Airbender,
James
but
Cameron.
yeah,
Avatar.
the movie.
Yeah.
like I have zero desire. Like I'm good. So it's not that would.
That was a thing.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's not that that's something where I'd be like, yeah, I want to see it. It's just that I'd be like, well, I'm here.
Teletubbies.
No.
That's not it.
Oh, I'm sure that is something.
Yeah. No, I'm Teletubbies porn.
I can look it up on my computer.
Maybe not. I don't want to know that right now.
So going back to the original.
I don't even fucking remember what it was at this point.
Spitting in my mouth. So
Somehow I prefer talking about Teletubbies.
Teletubby porn. No, so she does like the thumb thing, and when she did it, instead of just pulling her thumb out of my mouth, she pulled my mouth open. And I thought she wanted like, I don't know, some kind of like look or something. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she just wanted like the scene of it or something. I don't know. Do you know what I'm kind of like? Like it looked nice in my head. I don't know. I can't see it, but I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm saying I didn't change anything whenever she just kind of propped my mouth open. I just thought this was
okay. Yeah, no, I get like in the moment thing, like, oh,
Yeah.
this is hot.
Yeah, in the moment I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess this is what she wants. She thinks this is hot. So then she kind of leans over me, and I was like, oh, she's just gonna kiss me. It's gonna be this big like open mouth kiss, like whatever. No. Bitch dropped a hot wipe dollop of spit in my mouth.
Did she then slap you and say, "Fuck yes, daddy"?
No,
Did she slap you and say, "Yeah, now say fuck yeah, mommy"?
oh god. She did no, she didn't. No, then she just kind of made out with me and whatever, which I mean, like it didn't bother me because like at that point you're already just,
That's the thing, making out,
You're mixing
fucking
fluids.
tongue fucking each other's throats, like it's spit anyway.
Yeah, I was already there, so I wasn't.
but it's
Appalled?
the delivery process that makes it
Yeah.
odd. Yeah,
It was just odd, so it wasn't like a huge deal for me. I just kind of went on past it, but
it's
I was
not the end; it's the means.
yes,
Man,
nice.
nice.
So like afterwards in my head, we were laying in bed and I was just thinking, she spit in my mouth.
Yeah, I've had those where it's like afterwards you're like, why did one or the other of us
Do this thing.
do this thing or react in this way to this thing happening? Like
You ever have a moment after sex where you're like, why did I do that?
talking about the girl, because yes.
Talking about yourself.
Oh. Probably.
Yeah. I just, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so I have killed my first beer.
I'm like a sip away.
All right, so go ahead and finish that, and we are going to try Wicked Weed Brewing Company's Cool Cumber Golden Ale, brewed with cucumbers, basil, and juniper berries. What the fuck is a juniper berry?
It's a berry. I think they're purple. I've never had a straight up juniper berry. But
Is it like
had it.
is it like a blueberry?
Fuck, I don't know.
All right, let's see what the back says.
Let's see.
Summer in
What's
Carolina is a time when days grow long, life slows down, and friends draw near. Gardens
that's
burst.
cute.
Yeah, I know. Gardens burst with brisk basil. How is a plant brisk? That doesn't. That's all right. Whatever.
I think mint is pretty brisk.
Yeah, I'd say that. That's because it reminds me of the wind.
You know what reminds me of the wind? Basil. Cunt.
Nah, I doubt it. And fresh cucumbers. Fireflies illuminate the night sky. Would you not believe your eyes? 10,000. 10,000? 10 million? I feel like 10,000 is a more reasonable
If an absurd number of
The
fireflies. Bro, low-key, I
Woke
used to
up and
love
taught
that
you.
song.
Woke up and taught you how to dance? Is that what?
Showed you how to dance. I seriously used to
Oh,
love
yeah.
that song. Like,
Would you not believe your eyes?
all memes
The 10
aside,
million fireflies.
when I was like 8 years old, I loved that
Woke
shit.
up and showed you how to dance. How did you go from that to Screamo? I mean, I'm down. Evanescence
climbing.
definitely had a. Okay, never mind.
Well, no, so it was actually when I was rodeoing. I got all of my cousin's music, and this is when
yeah.
he's like 5 years older than me.
That's how I got into rock. I got my brother's music.
Yeah, and so he was 5 years older than me, and he had just gotten into rock climbing, and it was a Day to Remember's, and their name was Treason album.
Wow.
Actually, like
Yeah.
the original. A
I
Day
think
to
I know.
Remember
I think I know
album.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
The OG A Day to Remember album. And I was listening to that while riding my fucking horse around, like warming him up and all this and cleaning him everything. Like I was fucking listening to Screamo.
Yeah. I started out with Breaking Benjamin and Hinder. So.
Oh, so you started out with like,
soft.
yeah,
For all intents and purposes. Soft.
yeah.
All right. Fireflies illuminate the night sky, and warm days leave us lounging late. Okay. Our glasses brimming with golden nectar. Man, they really got after this.
That's a lot.
Summer
of
in the
fucking
South is best
imagery.
served. Summer in the South is best served cool. Whoever did this needs a raise, cause like I'm horny.
I guess that's what English majors are for.
Yeah, probably. They did a great job. The can is really unique. It's got hummingbirds on it and juniper berries.
It's
Yeah.
a very happy can. You know what? Put a picture of this up there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take
a
it.
very happy can. But the font on Wicked Weed is like kind of Halloween font, you know?
All right, let's kind of rotate it a little bit while we do this. All right, I gotta say this for the Instagram, I guess. So we're sampling beers tonight and giving reviews. So this is Wicked Weed's cucumber beer. Cool Cumber, yeah. Check us out on Wednesday or Thursday whenever we drop to hear how we like this beer.
Or we could just drop tonight.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll do
Fuck
that.
it, we're dropping
Yeah,
tonight.
whatever, we're dropping tonight.
And I don't know if. Okay, so he has it in his. We got 2 pick sixes, is what the deal is here. He went and got 12 beers. What is the other coffee one over there, Will, that you have? 'Cause-
Do I have a coffee one?
Yeah. There were 2 coffee ones.
Not that one, not that one.
It was. I didn't even look at that one.
That's like a tall boy IPA, which I respect.
No. What are the other 2? What are the other 2?
Neither of these are coffee. This is an island IPA, and this is a longboard island lager.
What are the other 2 cans?
So one of them's Tropicalia.
Okay.
Not
yeah,
really
we all
trying
know
anything
Tropicalia,
new.
yeah.
I just, it was there.
Oh,
so
and
I
the
wanted
other's the
one.
Hot Dang Diggity Habanero.
Yeah, pineapple habanero beer. We're gonna see how much.
Pineapple Habanero extremely hoppy beer.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying. I thought we had
That's
2
a
coffee
raspberry,
ones. That's a raspberry
Weiss.
Weiss. Yeah.
Or
Out of
Weiss.
Alabama, actually. I
Yeah?
just saw that.
I didn't
That's
notice.
cool.
What is
So-
the other? What's over there?
So we've got the 2 Scotch ales. The
Drafty Kilt.
Drafty Kilt Scotch
Scotch
ales,
ales.
and then the raspberry Wise.
Okay, so we got a good variety
And
here.
what I have in front of me right now is the Sweetwater Exodus Jamaican coffee porter.
I'm really excited for
Very,
that.
very fucking
Really excited. Actually, you might want to try the raspberry Weiss before you do that because Emily wanted to try that. Or
She also wanted to try this.
she wanted to try the raspberry Weiss.
Okay, I know. She also
Yeah.
wanted to try your Cucumber.
Oh, in that
But,
case, go ahead and pop that one.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna
Well,
crack
I gotta
this.
read. I gotta fucking read.
Oh,
mine.
sorry.
God,
I
you
was gonna wait
fucking
until you try it.
Suck.
We both need to try this at the same time.
Exactly.
So hold off on that. So I crack it. I take a sip.
okay.
You take a
I
sip,
see.
and then we
Okay,
give the
okay.
opinion, and then we can
Okay.
move on to your beer.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Fine. This is not organized.
No. I mean, we never are. Okay.
Don't even tell me your opinion. Just taste it. No.
Okay.
I don't
no,
wanna,
I won't. You can like turn away.
I don't
want to
want to see any
my
emotion.
face.
I don't want to see anything. I want to go in blind.
Can't. All right.
I don't want you to moan. Nothing.
Okay.
All right. Are we good? Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Wow, that is a really clean.
Yeah.
On the nose, sounds
Nice.
fancy. That
Yeah.
is so clean.
All right. Okay. Do you have your opinion?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna try another sip as well. So.
Okay.
So you can have another sip, and then we can. Oh, that tastes different on the second sip. So now I'm confused.
The second sip is more basil and juniper.
Yeah. All I taste is basil.
I taste a lot of basil. It's very fucking
I
herby.
feel like
My nose feels clear. I feel like this cleared my nostrils.
it's a clean beer. I think it looks very clear on the edge of the can. It is a blonde
It
ale.
kind of tastes like LaCroix.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
really does. Have you seen the memes with LaCroix and like
yeah,
what their
it's
actual
like
names
strawberry
would
but low battery.
be? Yeah.
This was shipped on a truck next to a box of bananas.
For
Yeah.
me, this is like eating a really strong margarita pizza and having a Michelob, like the last 2 sips of Michelob Ultra, like thrown in my mouth. I'm not really a big fan.
For me,
it's
I'm
a lot
gonna
of basil.
compare it- Something that you can relate to.
Okay.
The Seven Wonders at Spirits.
Yeah.
How it's super heavy on rosemary because they burn the rosemary and then put it on top.
Right.
It's a lot of that. So it's more basil than anything.
It's
but,
a lot of basil.
but it mellows out at the end. It finishes with the sweet juniper berry.
I would not kill a 6-pack of these.
I wouldn't be able to. I
No.
could maybe drink one.
Yeah. I don't want y'all's cookies.
I don't want those cookies.
Yeah. If you get cookies on Mr. Turtle, I will personally.
What? I didn't hear you.
Hey, try.
Yeah, y'all try this beer, and
It's cucumber.
just taste it.
Yeah, it's cucumber, basil, juniper berry, and some other stuff.
Just taste it.
Just try it, bud. That was my face.
Yeah.
Makes me uncomfortable.
It makes you
Emily wanted to
uncomfortable.
try that. Y'all can take that down to her. I'm done with that beer.
Brent, how do you feel about it, Brendan?
Not good.
No,
Not
just
good.
not good. I don't think it's bad, but I couldn't drink a lot of it.
It's
Yeah,
not
no.
bad, but I wouldn't want to have another.
Imagine it sitting by the pool. That might be a good poolside summer beer.
If
I want
you've
to meet
already
the
had
people
6
that were
other
like,
good beers,
hey,
Okay,
this is
well.
a good beer to sell in the market. I'll meet those people.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck were they on?
yeah.
Shit.
Hey, they put cucumber in fucking everything these days.
All right, thank y'all for your review. I'm gonna move on. We don't want your fucking cookie,
All
Josh.
right, so
Take our love.
Get out! Leave.
Take our love.
So this is a catch and release seasonal beer by Sweetwater, who I didn't even know dabbled in the art of stout beers.
I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen a Sweetwater Stout.
I
no.
didn't know that
I've
was
always
a
seen
thing.
IPAs and they're like famous 420.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is
It's
why
good.
they don't fix what ain't broke, you know.
Yeah.
So it's seasonal. This legendary
Okay.
porter.
Wait,
with
did they put a dash?
Yeah, legend.
All right.
dash
Okay.
airy
All right.
Porter with a shot of cold pressed Jamaican Blue Mountain blend coffee. Sidebar: been to Jamaica. Blue Mountain coffee, best thing I've ever put in my body.
Really quick. I'm gonna go wash out these shot glasses and then I have a vodka for you to try.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just keep reading this. Yeah, Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee is absolutely wonderful. From Java Vino is I guess the coffee vineyard, I fucking guess, delivers distinct Irie hop notes. Hey Will, how do you pronounce IRIAIE?
Are you spelling things?
IRIE. How do you?
R-I-E?
Yeah.
Is there an A in front of it?
No.
Ire?
Irie?
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
Irie.
yeah, hold on. Erie? No, that's not how you spell Erie.
Erie, Irie, something.
Irie.
Hop notes.
I'm going with Irie.
Irie? Irie hop notes, which
I'll look it
kind of
up.
like wiry.
I'll look it up.
Um,
IRIE?
IRIE.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Irie hop notes which transcend into rich waves of roasty chocolate malt, creating a smooth, multi-dimensional taste experience.
Okay, so it is Irie, chiefly in Jamaican English, so they did their research. Nice, good, or pleasing, used as a general term of approval. So wait, there's a okay, exclamation used by Rastafarians as a friendly greeting. What?
Irie. I don't know.
Okay, let's crack this bad boy open.
Jesus. Also, big sidebar. My brother just bought 8 chicks, and they're living in our dad's basement.
Chicks
right
isn't
now.
chickens, not. Yeah.
Not Russian mail-to-order brides.
Why are they always Russian? Because I feel like most of like the I'm not getting into that. All right, what you get? I have super high expectations for this beer, and I'm actually really jealous that you grabbed it because I was gonna drink it, but I for whatever reason I only bought one of this. I already know I'm gonna like it, so like your face only further validates my point, and
Oh
you can
my
call that
God.
bias if you want.
Oh my god.
Don't float the mainstream. All right.
That's Sweetwater's thing. Yeah, which is super hipster, but I kind of fuck
Dude,
with it.
good
no,
on the-
you're not
good-
prepared for that.
Good
beer.
on the nose.
No, just take a sip, dude. You're not prepared.
Whoa. Wow.
That's a 9
that
out
is-
of 10 porter right there.
That's a 9.5 for me.
It's gotta be. Oh
that
my
is
god. I never rate anything 10 because I don't believe I'll ever try the best thing I've ever tried.
yeah, but
You
that's
know? But
that is an amazing beer. It has a lot of like
that is so coffee.
black coffee flavor in it, but the end of it really has like a beer note. I enjoy that. No, that's amazing. I'm really jealous that I'm really mad at myself for not buying 2 of those actually.
Yeah.
All right, so
They
now,
sell these in 6-packs? But to
I bet they
mainline
do.
this
I bet
shit,
they do.
it's seasonal though, so that means it's probably a winter beer.
I doubt that's a winter beer.
I usually just associate dark with winter.
We'll look it up.
We'll look it up.
All right, now I'm gonna ruin your fucking palate.
With
The 1970 vodka.
1970 vodka. Wait, that's vodka?
Yes, it is brown.
It's brown.
Okay, so it's actually supposed to be a cocktail in a bottle, 35%.
Okay, so
The
kind of
logo on it has very Gatsby-esque font.
it's
called the
does, even though,
1970.
You know, Gatsby was 20s, but fuck me, I guess.
19 natural fruits, spices, and botanicals are in this vodka.
So it's a spiced vodka? Kinda
Yeah,
like a spiced
essentially, yeah.
rum?
So it has apple, star anise, cinnamon, pomegranate, pear,
Fuck, brother, send it.
and then some other like herby things.
You
and,
ever had
like,
corn vodka?
I think so. I'm not a big vodka guy.
I hate vodka.
But this shit's it's a different ballgame. I'll post videos of this to the Instagram.
Yo, the can
because
on
this
that
is
Sweetwater.
this is definitely gonna be an experience for both of us. What has our show turned into?
Honestly, I'm okay with this though. This is fun.
Yeah, I enjoy this. My girlfriend's gonna. This is actually this was a gift to her from her work.
We just won't tell her.
Yeah, she already knows I'm probably. She doesn't really like it.
Okay, that's fine then.
I like it. It is meant to be drank,
Drunk?
whatever. It's meant to be had either straight or on the rocks. So here you go.
Oh, you mean it's not supposed to be mixed at all?
Yeah, now. Where'd I put my phone? Because we need to get this. Sorry to do this to everybody that's listening who thinks this is boring, but we are about to try a vodka that has 19 different fruits, botanicals, and has 19 different vodkas in it, and herbs and. We're giving it our secret blend of herbs and spices.
I was about to say that shit. Fucking Afro man.
All right, so
You ever fucked Dolly Parton?
what?
Her taters are
Oh
filled with
yeah.
Hennessy.
All right, so
You're bad at
Can-
this.
I'm not.
Oh, you want me to get in?
Yeah, I
I'll
want you
squeeze
to be
in.
in here.
I'll
We
squeeze
got
in.
all the
Oh, we
logistics
got- hey,
here.
pitter patter.
Yeah, let's get at her.
Let's get at her, boy.
All right.
Why does my mouth feel clean? I feel no. When you have like a mint and then you breathe in and your mouth is cold and it feels kind of clean,
Yeah.
that's how I feel right now.
All right, I'm gonna save that and I'll just throw it up there. It'll be on the story. It'll be in the archive so we can repost it later. But yeah,
I really. Let me look at the. I'm gonna look at that bottle.
yeah. Have a look. That Jamaican beer is really good though. That cucumber shit was fucking garbage.
19.
I think I need a break from drinking.
Does it say what the ingredients are?
It has them on logos on the back. So like I could see apple and star anise because I know what those things look like.
Pomegranates in there.
Pear.
Pear.
I think that's ginger in the bottom right, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's ginger root. What are the ice cube looking things? Is that mint?
Sugar, I would guess.
Sugar. Okay,
Yeah.
sugar. Salt looks like. Grapefruit. Cinnamon. What is star anise?
Star anise is what goes in a lot of chai.
Is that this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is this one?
I don't know about that one. It looks like a mushroom to me.
It does kind of look like
So
a mushroom.
I don't know. But yeah, this is a really interesting. We're just gonna turn into a podcast where we review liquors and alcohols.
We're not that. We can't afford that. You
Yeah,
know this.
That's the only reason why I haven't done it, honestly.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That was. I'm not gonna say I didn't like it. I think that would. I know it's meant to drink straight, but that would be a fantastic replacement for gin in a cocktail.
I believe so. Yeah.
That has a very gin.
It just
kinda
says on the
character
bottle,
to
like,
me.
enjoy it straight over the rocks, or if you really want to, like in a cocktail.
They're
I think
saying
is what it says.
It's totally smooth enough to sip on. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's blended to be smooth enough to sip on without needing a mixer at all. But that would be a great substitute for gin in a cocktail. Like a Negroni. That in a Negroni or a Boulevardier would be fantastic.
All right. Have you seen this shit where it says Google your name, or not your name, Google your birthday and Florida man?
You and I both know that I've seen that. You and I both know that we've both done that.
I had to bring it up.
I know.
How do you have a state full of enough fucking psychopaths where for any day of the year, back to when you were born, someone did something absurd that made it in the news?
Mine was July 15th. It didn't happen on the 7th, but it was the closest one.
I don't remember what mine was, so I'm gonna pull this up, but you keep going.
I forgot what mine was too, so look up mine after that.
All right, so November 22, Florida man.
Yeah, Florida man, November 22nd.
Yeah, I was actually brought home on Thanksgiving. All right, so here we go.
Fun facts about Will.
Indeed. Why are these all coming out from March? I put NOV. Hold on, let me try a different format.
Fun facts about other Will. I was born dead. I just had a late start on life.
Okay, so the first thing that came up was Florida man recalls UFO encounter.
Okay.
From Fox 4 Now. It was actually from February 15. It was posted at 11:22 a.m. But whatever. Southwest Florida is true life stranger than fiction when it comes to UFOs. We'll meet some Florida men who have a story to tell, one that changed the way you see the skies forever. I'm gonna just leave it there, honestly. I don't think I really have a whole lot to go on there. I also really want to talk about, like, so are you familiar with, like, the Bob Mueller? I think it's Bob Mueller.
Absolutely not.
So basically, like, Trump's lawyer went to jail.
Oh,
And all Mueller. Yeah,
Mueller.
Bob Mueller or whatever
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name
yeah.
is. So the guy throws everybody in the administration on the bus. And I'm not going to make this political, but, like, you know, he's making these accusations and they sound very valid from what the hell happened to my fuck. It bent my
You getting
my legs for the thing. Anyway,
distracted, brother.
yeah, it was. So he makes all these accusations for, like, everybody in the organization. He's like, Trump's a con man, Trump is this, Trump is that, which is like,
Yeah.
the guy is sketchy. Like, let's, you know, regardless of political opinion, like, Trump just kind of seems sketchy. But, so then the FBI and the DOD and all these people do all their investigations and everything into all these claims, and nothing comes back. And, you know, the media's been screaming, you know, impeach Trump, impeach Trump, impeach Trump, impeach Trump. Which he only has, what, a year left on his term?
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
think so.
it's kind of late to be doing this, but nothing comes back. And then they're like, oh, well, now the FBI is corrupt. Now all these people are corrupt. I'm like, where are all y'all going to stop? Because, like, let's say that he's done some dirty shit. I firmly believe that he's probably done some dirty shit. And, I mean, hell, for the most part, I'm a conservative. But it's a little bit late to be trying to just Hail Mary an impeachment with a year left in the term.
Honestly, that's kind of what liberals, Democrats, as a general thing, that's what they do. They bunny hop. And if something doesn't work out in their favor, they'll go to one thing. When that doesn't work, they'll bunny hop to something else, and they don't stop. That's why gun control is a big thing right now. When they realize in, like, a year or two when they're not going to get exactly what they want with that, I mean, fuck, look how it's working for New Zealand.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they realize that that's not gonna work, they're just gonna bunny hop to something else that could be related, like better mental health, like advocation or some shit.
Yeah.
So that's just how it is.
Which, for what
Which
it's
is
worth,
why I fucking hate politics,
yeah.
because it's all just a bunch of bullshit.
Which, for what it's worth, I mean, I'm a military man and I love my guns and everything like that. For what it's worth, I'm super down for making sure that people are responsible owners.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, if you want to reform that process or, like, whatever, just to make sure that, you know, before we put this in this guy's hands that we're making a good decision here, I'm down. I don't think that's hurting anybody, right? However, the greatest argument for this that I ever heard, it was short, sweet, and to the point, was all I've heard is strategies that will take guns away from responsible owners, and I haven't heard a single one that will take them away from somebody who doesn't want it taken away, who is a bad person.
Yeah.
And that, like, if somebody can come up with that, I mean, I'm still going to be against it probably, but, like, in the aspect
it'll be
of...
more realistic.
Yeah, if you can come up with a way to get, you know, firearms out of the hands of people who are willing to do bad things, I don't really see an issue with that. But I don't want something that's a blanket policy that also affects me, who, aside from my one instance of jail, is a law-abiding citizen, though. Like,
Yeah,
I'm a responsible owner. But I am all for refining the process into having a better understanding of who we're giving firearms to. I don't see that as hurting anybody or restricting anybody's rights unless you deserve to not have that right. But then, I mean, then you get in the debate of who does and who doesn't, which, I mean, right now the general consensus is if you're mentally stable and not a convicted felon, you have the right to own a weapon, which I think is fine, but obviously we've, you know, made some mistakes.
There's backdoors everywhere,
Yeah.
including in...
Sorry, that was my quick political rant, you know.
Yeah. It happens. It happens.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
What I fucking hate, though, is I have this very unhealthy relationship with coffee. And most coffee shops, my favorite one being in Savannah, Georgia, the Coffee Fox, are hipster as fuck. Like, I was in there and one of the baristas was wearing an impeach Trump pin, and this was in 2017. So he was only a year in at that point.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, y'all have...
The best coffee bars are hipster ones, though.
Yeah,
Honest to God.
I know, but I
Like-
hate it because it's like I go in there and I feel out of place.
Like, if
'Cause
you
I'm
think you
wearing
could buy
fucking-
weed in there, it's a good coffee bar.
Yeah, I'm in there where a fucking belt buckle. Like, the
Yeah.
only thing I've got in common with these hipsters is I'm probably wearing a flannel. You know?
You're definitely wearing a flannel.
I was definitely wearing a flannel. Yeah, I'm wearing a fucking flannel. I got a fucking cowboy boots and a belt buckle. Probably. I might be wearing Columbia shorts and chacos. Who the fuck knows?
Definitely Chaco. and a flannel. And a beanie. Definitely a fucking
No,
beanie.
you see, that's just straight hipster. I only ever do that once a week.
Bullshit! I've seen you so many... Dude, oh my god, no. That's like a... Dude, that's like when... I'm struggling to figure out which way I want to go here. And now the moment has passed, so I'm even more frustrated. So you know what?
I'm
that's
high as senator socks. Fuck that. I'm high as a whale.
Dude, that's some shit that you do multiple times a week, though.
Yeah,
That's really
no,
what I'm getting
it's
down to.
because
I was
it's
gonna make
easy
a
to-
rich man and a good prostitute joke, but like it just didn't. sit.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's fucking easy to put on. The only reason I wear a hat usually is because I woke up and put a hat on. I didn't do anything with my hair.
You'll never see me in a hat, really.
It's just to hide my hair.
Like a fleece cap or a beanie, I do that, but you won't see me in like a ball cap.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look good on me, honestly.
It's just to hide my hair. And
All right.
I'll get out of bed. I'll throw on some shorts. Chacos are easy to slip on. I don't tighten them or no shit. Throw on a pearl snap flannel because when I get back home, I can just rip it off and belly flop into bed. And a beanie
big
because
mood.
it's easy to put on.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. It's just a convenience thing.
I agree.
And then all of a sudden I'm labeled as a fucking hipster.
All right, so don't you wore sockos when we went hiking, camping. Sorry,
And I only ever wear sockos in the woods.
which is a lot of the fucking time.
Because I live a good life.
All right, so we're gonna move on a little bit. We have Jekyll Brewing Company out of Alpharetta, Georgia. They're
No shit. I didn't know they were from Alpharetta.
Yeah.
Huh.
yeah, they have good beer too. I
They
like
do,
a
yeah,
lot of
Jekyll's
their
a
shit.
nice.
I've had their Hop Dang Diggity, which is what this is, but I haven't had their Pineapple Habanero Hop dang diggity.
Only time I've ever been hungover from drinking beer was drinking a pitcher of hop dang diggity.
That shit'll fuck you up.
Oh my god.
I usually don't like their hop dang diggity. It's just, and I love IPAs, which is essentially what this is. And it just because it's very flowery on the end of it, and
It is.
that's why I don't like it.
And that's why
Um,
it gave me a terrible hangover.
Yeah, but now they put pineapple and habanero in this bitch, so
Fun fact, I went to JT's house in Knoxville, well, right outside Knoxville, but I'm not going to give the exact city, once.
Yeah.
And they had, it was somewhere from around in the Gatlinburg area, you know, where they have all the fucking moonshine type deals.
Yeah.
Where it was some distillery there that they had gotten mango habanero whiskey.
I've had lime jalapeno tequila and vodka.
Very interesting. It
Yeah.
was, I'm not going to say it was good, I'm not going to say it was bad. But
I've recently started to get into kind of spicy things.
as long as they have flavor to back it up.
Right, so especially
Yeah.
like a spicy Bloody Mary or something like that.
Yeah.
When you mix spicy and alcohol, first of all, my butthole weeps.
Ready, Fire, Aim from Andrew Spirits, mezcal, pink peppercorn, pineapple reduction. Think there's some plum reduction in there, simple syrup and honey.
Plum goes good with liquor.
But yeah, it's mezcal, some sweet fruity honeys and simple syrups, and then a fuck ton of pink peppercorn. One of the most complex, multi-dimensional. Shout out to fucking Sweetwater for giving me that word.
Multi-dimensional.
Yeah, fucking cocktails I've ever had. It was fantastic.
Yeah, so when you start to mix spicy with liquor, you're playing a dangerous game, but if done right, it's amazing.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I did have a jalapeno margarita one time that was pretty good. All right, so let me read this off really quick. We wanted to give our IPA, Hop Dang Diggity IPA, something new. We tapped refreshing pineapple and spicy habanero for the bill. Hops and pineapple meshed together like a fine linen. Then just a touch of heat from the habanero for something truly special.
Okay.
Pretty simple. Wasn't as elegant as Sweetwater's. Oh, wait. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounded good, I think.
That was a good one, yeah.
All right, so off the nose, I smell typical hop dang diggity, but there is something amiss.
There is something awry.
There is something awry. Yeah, fuck. We'll see how this goes. All right. All right, to taste the pineapple.
Okay. It's probably gonna finish with the spice.
That's what I thought, but I'm not getting anything.
Are you getting any flavor from the habanero?
Maybe a hint.
Let me,
I'm not getting much.
let me get after this fucker. Any of that second sip?
I'm not really getting any habanero.
Let me try this. Let me try.
I get the after flavor of like a little bit of pepper, but I don't feel any of the burn from a spice. Really,
Yeah, no, it doesn't smell any different than regular hop dang diggity.
not really. No, which that's a really strong beer to begin with.
It is because
But-
it is a very floral IPA. Like
My mouth does it feels different, but it doesn't feel like I had a lot of spice hit it. I'm itching my balls. Don't look at me like that. Oh yeah. Like maybe after like a couple minutes, I'm getting the habanero now. Like just a little bit of like a little tingle in my mouth, but
I'm not really getting it at all.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I'm gonna still kill this beer.
faint pineapple.
Yeah, I did get
It's
the pineapple.
very faint pineapple, but it is a
Um,
very overbearing beer to start with.
It is.
That's the thing.
I drink so I do minutes later since I had that sip. I do have a little bit of like a hint
Tiny
of tingle
tingle?
in my mouth.
I've got on the like back edges of my tongue,
Yeah,
tiny tingle.
but
nothing-
I'm not really getting.
I didn't
much.
get any flavor or any spice from the habanero.
I drink a fuck ton of IPAs, and this as an IPA, I'm giving it a 4.5.
It's not what it.
This
should be.
This
better
is
than
below
it is.
average for me.
It should be better
Yeah.
than it is.
I'm gonna still kill it because I love IPAs, but
It's worse than a regular hop dang diggity.
Yeah.
Because it's not. It doesn't add anything to hop dang diggity.
it really doesn't.
That's the thing.
For me, this is a 4.5.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't rate IPAs. I don't like them.
it's not that I hate it. That'd probably be below a 3.
Yeah.
But it's below average for me for an IPA, and I do drink like a fuck ton of IPAs. So for me, this is a swing and a miss, honestly.
My favorite thing I've ever heard about IPAs was that they were made for men in their midlife crises that nothing interests them anymore. People who drink IPAs are going through a midlife crisis that nothing interests them anymore.
So I feel that way about Mick Ultra.
Oh my god.
No. I firmly believe that Mick Ultra is a beer for 40-year-old men who forgot what they drank in college.
Yep.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. And
'Cause-
if you drink Mick Ultra in college, you're trying to live up to something.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because, look, I'm not a big light beer guy.
I've drank Mick Ultras, and
Yeah.
they taste... I don't really know.
It tastes like something for the first sip, and after that, it's carbonated water.
Yeah.
I don't get it because I'm not a big light beer guy. I like a lot of bitter flavor. I like a lot of flavor in my beers.
I like complexity and multidimensionality.
Wow. But for Mick Ultra, like, I take the first sip and I'm like, okay, I taste beer, like, kind of, and then after that, I don't taste anything else.
Guys, I'm halfway through this Sweetwater Exodus. Holy fuck, this is still a good beer.
Dude,
this has
that-
not
that
let me
shit
down
was so-
yet.
And that's what I don't understand. Why would you drink something that's just carbonated fucking water like Mick Ultra?
Why would you drink LaCroix?
When, yeah! Okay,
Fuck LaCroix.
Fuck those people.
Fucking-
Okay, look,
fuck LaCroix.
if you're drinking Mick Ultra, at least you're drinking beer.
Here's the thing.
Fuck the people that drink LaCroix.
White Claw. Opinions.
I've only tasted it once.
Was it black cherry?
I think so.
I had the black cherry.
That was actually an idea I had for tonight when I was at the store. Instead of buying 12 beers, I was gonna get it. Wow.
Get it.
I was gonna get a 12-pack of White Claw, and we were gonna taste test them in a video. We were gonna taste test White Claws for a video. That
I
was...
don't know if I could do that.
Oh no, we're doing
So,
it.
here's
It may
the
not be
thing.
tonight, but I want to kind of break into some video stuff
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
put it on YouTube for people that like really actually listen to this.
Shout out to the 5 of you guys. I love you. I'll fuck you later. I'll cuddle you.
Alec,
whatever you
JT,
want.
Danielle, Thomas,
Apparently
Thomas's girlfriend.
Mackenzie.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mackenzie.
Thomas doesn't fucking watch this shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't even know if she
that
listens to it.
that one dude with the really redneck four-wheeler mudding picture from SoundCloud who has actually listened to each one of our episodes at least 4 times apiece. Yeah.
Shout out to you, brother.
I don't know who the fuck that is,
Hell
but I have
yeah,
noticed.
brother.
Yeah.
Bro, that might be me.
No, it's not. It's trust me, it's not. It's like a 40-year-old fat dude.
Okay.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I appreciate your
So,
support.
I don't know if Mackenzie, my brother's girlfriend, my brother being Thomas, I don't know if she actually listens to this or if she just enjoys our Instagram fuckery.
Yeah, I mean, all the above are probably applicable.
'Cause I was eating dinner with them
Trey
last night.
Cameroidis for that one time that you listened to this shit.
Carson Cato, I think
Carson
you're still,
Cato,
yeah.
Emily Pridgeon.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Who else do we need to shout out?
Alec Greenberg.
Where did you said Alec?
Okay.
He was like the first one we said.
Emily Doyle.
I don't think she actually listens to.
She does.
Does she?
I think
Okay.
she's making sure I don't say something like that she doesn't know.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to my mom. I'm
Your
kidding.
mom
I'm
listens?
fucking
Yo,
kidding.
I'm so scared. That's why I won't put any of this shit on my personal Snapchat. Like I blocked everybody.
Oh, my dad knows about it.
I
Because of
blocked
my brother.
I blocked everybody from my family on Snapchat. Like not block them, but block them from seeing my stories so that I could put this shit on my Snapchat.
Bro.
Like they don't. That's why I don't put my face on the Instagram.
Actually, no. My mom does know about the podcast. She knows about it. Yeah, she knows about it. She'll just never fucking listen to it. She's like, "What are y'all talking
That's
about?"
for
I'm
the
like,
best. That's for the
honestly,
best.
we kind of just sit in our
Buttholes,
closet.
dicks,
No,
booze,
no.
and porn. That's what we.
I said we sit in his closet, we start drinking, and then we just start talking shit, and we'll just fucking bunny hop and go down all these different rabbit holes. And it's
Oh wait,
just,
Josh and Brendan. We need to. Yeah.
I don't know if they listen.
No, they do.
They do. Okay.
All of the associate members of our fraternity. I had to put it out there because a lot of them do listen.
Do they? That's
Yeah.
Good. That's good. Good guys.
Noah Butler and Ben Houston. Yeah.
Justin's my favorite, but don't tell Josh I said that.
See, we're dropping this, but we're not getting down that road. But yeah, thank you to all the people who have supported us. Honestly, like big landmark. We just hit 300 total listens.
Fuck yeah, daddy.
And I think back to when we started this and we hit 10, and I blew up our group chat, and I was like, holy fuck.
That was pretty fucking
I was like,
funny,
we
yeah.
have wasted 13 hours of people's lives listening to us bullshit.
Yeah.
And like now we're at 300, and we took the hiatus so we could come back with better content and just better ideas. But like, this is worth it to me for the money that we spend on it. Like
Oh yeah, 100%.
and you know, something that I think about a lot, it's actually really morbid, so get ready for this bullshit.
Fuck.
No, like, if and when, like, let's say that I die early, this is always going to be on the internet.
Yeah.
So, like, for the people that knew me and, like, whatever, also something that's kind of morbid, I feel like we would definitely take off if I died. Kind of like art. Once the
Yeah.
artist dies, it becomes
yeah.
more valuable.
What's the difference between a cult and a religion?
Oh, boy. What?
Oh, this is a Joe Rogan quote from one of his Netflix specials.
I've watched those, but I don't remember what you're talking about.
In a cult, you've got one crazy guy who convinces everybody else to follow him and that everything he says is right and all this other shit.
Yeah.
Like kill yourself, all that stuff.
There have been some crazy fucking cults out there.
No, but in a religion, that guy's dead.
Shit.
I fucking love that. Because he built up the cult thing with so many fucking descriptives and, like, adjectives and all this
Yeah.
shit. And he was like, and then on the other hand, you have a religion where that guy's dead.
No, but I mean, if I ever happen to go early, like, this is something that, like, people who knew me or, like, whatever can look back and realize how stupid I was.
At your funeral, I'll play back every time you ever talked about your dick on this podcast.
That's going to be a long funeral.
That's going to be a real long funeral.
Short
but not-
dick,
I
long
was
funeral.
about to say,
Yeah,
short
short
dick,
dick,
long
long funeral. We're at an hour and 11 right now. I don't think we have any more super eventful beers unless there are any on
There's
your side.
the raspberry wise that I kind of do want to try on.
I'd say go ahead and pop it. We try it, we review it. That way Emily can try it, and then we wrap up. So,
All right, so I'm gonna read the descriptor on here.
who's it by?
It is by Trim Tab Brewing 0533, whatever
Okay.
that stands for.
Not. I feel like this is zip code.
Maybe from Alabama, and this is Paradise Now at Trim Tab Brewing. So, government warning: 1. According to the Surgeon
Oh my
General,
God!
women should not drink.
Dude, this is not fucking it.
Yeah, no, there's actually nothing on here.
They don't have a.
No,
Hand me that shit.
it just says gravitational nectar, tart, utopian. Utopian gravitational nectar tart. It doesn't
What?
have any real paragraph.
So they
about it.
just put some like a flavor profile. It's only 5%. It's only a 7 on the IBU, which is a bitterness scale for those of you who aren't really big into beer.
Oh, I've never actually fucking looked at that.
Yeah, IBU rates how bitter a beer is based on like hoppiness. So like
Well, it's a sour, so I expect it to be sharp.
it's gonna be sharp, but it's not bitter. There's a
Oh,
difference.
sharp and sweet.
Yes, so there's a difference. So I think it's a lot of Sweetwater beers will be really high on the IBU scale because they're very hoppy and bitter beers. Emily is trying the Exodus Jamaican Coffee Porter.
That's really fucking good. It's not bad.
She
oh,
says
get
it's not
fucked.
bad.
Get fucked. This
All right,
is
so
good.
we're about to pop the raspberry Berlin
about
Weiss.
to pop a cherry Berlin Weiss.
All right.
Why are you naked
yeah.
on her? You know what?
Whatever. I don't care. My house can be a brothel. It's fine. Really interesting logos though. They got some circle, triangle, Illuminati ass looking shit going on here.
I
They
was
got,
gonna say Rainbow Kitten Surprise. But
They got
you
a
know.
jungle gym on the back. This was the
Oh,
original
one of
jungle
those.
gym.
I think so. One of those domes made with bars of triangles.
Yeah, where like a little girl would fall and break her leg, and then
you know, if you know
some
what we're
kid would
talking
help
about,
her, and they'd fall in love and spend the rest of their lives together.
If
I'm
you
not-
know-
I had dreams as a child.
if you know what we're talking about, you know exactly what I just described. Otherwise, fuck off.
You know what I just described. Hero complex. Yeah, they really don't put a.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
It's cool though. It's green, kind of fern leaves
Yeah,
on the background.
I think it's palm.
Is that?
I'm gonna go with palm leaves. Although is a palm a fern? Okay, fuck this. Just drink the fucking
What
beer.
happened the other night when someone was like, "It smells like ferns over here"?
That was Cassiano. We were on our camping retreat.
He said.
I think Cassiano listens to this podcast. We're gonna go ahead and shout that out as well. But yeah, let's crack the beer.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good crack.
I really fucking like sours. That's fun
Yeah.
fact. I go from stouts to sours.
I'm really selective about sours, so we're gonna have very interesting
What
opinions.
we need to
about this beer.
do next time is get a lambic on board, which is a Dutch sour. It's very
Yeah.
dry, cidery sour.
Yeah,
real
it's
good.
for me. That's almost like champagne.
It is kind of champagne-y, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna look away, and then you can try it. I don't want to see your reaction. I don't want it to affect my opinion. I don't want to hear anything, so just,
Try it.
Okay. All right, let's see here.
It's really hard for me to contain myself right now.
It looks pretty golden. So that
I didn't even look at the color.
also there's
My
a
first
certain,
sip was head. So.
there's a certain type of beer. I think it's made from either Terrapin or Sweetwater, but it's called a Mosaic, and they use Mosaic hops. So basically, the beer is red.
Yeah.
Great beer.
The Terrapin Good to Goze is a grapefruit sour. A grapefruit goze.
I've
which
had
is-
that. It was. I had their watermelon goze.
The grapefruit goze is top tier.
We really need to dive into the difference between a Weiss, a goze, and a.
I don't want to.
Okay. I just meant in the future. All right, so a lot of raspberry on the nose.
Yep.
Lot of raspberry. Okay.
That shit tastes like straight up raspberry jelly.
Yeah. Wow.
I was waiting for you to finish it.
So it's certainly not sour.
No, it's
Not really.
It's
It's
not
kind of
sour.
sweet.
It's straight up raspberry jam or
So don't-
raspberry jelly.
Yeah. Tons of raspberry in there.
I like it though.
Emily likes it.
I like it.
I think I like Sour Monkey better, which is kind of my baseline for sours.
That's a non-flavored sour. That's not like a fruit sour though.
It's
That's
not.
like straight up jam, right?
I don't feel like I could kill a 6-pack of that
I could. I probably could.
on a hot summer's day
Yeah, that's
with like
that's a
that
summer
being
beer.
cold as shit.
That's a
I could
summer beer.
fuck that up.
So you know the difference between a jelly and a jam, yeah?
Shut up. Just shut your fucking mouth. You know what? Go ahead and say it.
I can't jelly my dick in your ass.
Yeah, there we go. I like it. I don't think I think on a hot day I could definitely fuck it up. I think I would have the hangover from Satan himself the
Oh,
next
that
day.
would be a fun one. I gotta give the can like a straight up 8 out of 10 though.
Yeah, the can looks great.
It's a really nice.
So
can.
for me, as far as sours go, Monkey Sour from Victory Brewing Company holds like an 8 or a 9 in my heart, mostly because it's a 9% beer and it will fuck you up for your money. But I really enjoy that as a sour, and I don't normally like sours. This, I enjoy it. I think it's well above the average. Y'all are gonna have to plug in my TV. Just unplug the computer charger. I think it's definitely above average. It's not something that it wouldn't be my first pick in a grocery place or whatever.
I mean, it's
So,
from Alabama, so what did you expect?
Yeah, you definitely weren't my first pick either. So anyway,
Oh, get fucked. I'm the
uh,
face of this podcast, you cunt.
so I'm personally gonna give that a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's very above average, but it's not something that I would.
It is. If it was a little more tart, if it finished
I would
a little
enjoy
more
it more.
tartly, that would be
I would
a
enjoy it more.
much higher quality.
But
beer.
not as tart as the other really popular raspberry sour that's out there. Hey Emily, what's that really tart raspberry sour that you like? It comes in the funky looking can. Yeah, so
I've had the Orpheus one, not the raspberry.
Rapturous by Three Taverns is a raspberry
Try it
sour.
again. It gets better the more you drink it.
Yeah,
The second. Have you had a second sip?
I have not.
The second sip is better.
It is better. I like it, but I don't think it would be something I would pick up first off the shelf.
Oh, no, probably not.
So I'm going with a 6.5 out of 10. That's what I'm giving.
I'll
it.
go
Well
7.
above average, but not my first pick. All right, so I think we're pretty much wrapped up here at the Sidebar Studios, also known as my fucking closet.
For those of you who don't think like this is legitimately in a walk-in
it's in my closet.
Yeah.
So make sure you leave a like, subscribe on Instagram and Twitter at Sidebar Pod. We might be breaking into YouTube soon, just doing some small videos that we think are funny for our friends and whatever. You got anything else?
I'm making fun of this beer on Instagram.
Nice.
Nice. I love you guys.
I love you guys too. If you want a t-shirt, DM me on Instagram. I still have some left over, and we will see you guys. Holy fuck, I forgot to click the button. We will see you guys next week.